Hey, welcome to Archangel Revelations. This is part 2 of your annual 2024 going into 2025 annual reading. And I just wanted to show you the stormy clouds always along the horizon. We're going to see this starting out this season. Always going to be stormy clouds on the horizon for some reason this year. Keep that in mind when I get this message out to y'all. All these messages, and we gotta actually. Oh, I want you guys to take a look at the skies and the palm in the background for now, while I give you some messages. All right, so I'm gonna put you all down here so you take a look and see what's going on there. You might hear some things in the background because my neighbor's cutting their grass, so I apologize for that. But I'm doing my best here with what I got. So Cancer season. We are just wrapping it up. You know, personally, I'm a Cancer rising sign. I got Cancer in my Venus and Lilith, and I'm strongly attracted to Cancer sun signs. And I understand you, Cancer, more than most people do. Trust me, I do. Because I got a lot of Cancer in my chart as well. But just starting off this season, it's an emotional time now in Cancer season 2024, since June 22nd until July 22nd. So I think when I'm taping this, I believe it's like, I'm going to say July 5th, 14th or whatever. But I just feel like you're wanting to create opportunities to live the life that you want to live with the divine's help. So I see that happening for you this year. That you're getting the divine's help. Also, it's a great idea to break free and see what life has to offer. So don't get stuck or don't get stale energy, getting stuck in the same lazy pattern. You can break out of that. That'd be good for you. You actually, for some of you who are happily single, I see you on the verge of meeting someone. So that's a good sign. Cancers are going to be affected by a strong energy, but it will intensify the closer we get to this date, which is actually, I want to give a shout out to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a message from her and her what's happening now until the Cancer full moon, which the Cancer full moon is coming up, you guys. Okay, this is going to happen around July 22nd of 2024. So around this time, Cancers are going to be affected strongly. So the closer we get to this date, the more you're going to feel these strong energies. All water signs are actually going to be affected. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. You will feel the energetic pull. Also, the sign of Taurus, Virgo, and Gemini, and Sagittarius will be affected the most by this Cancer full moon, which is coming up July 22nd. Okay, that is a strong message from Halo Moon Tarot. She's got some strong messages about the moon, that particular moon, the Cancer moon, which is in your sign. So I see this message for certain people. I see there's a longing, a yearning, and destiny for divine union here. I feel some people are feeling a soul calling in connection with the Cancer moon. So particularly around July 22nd of 2024. Someone now feels like they got to hurry on or rush in with sentimental energy. They want to communicate with love because they've been overanalyzing this divine connection, and now they are confident that they see their inner truth. And that's a message for some of y'all. Also, there's a feeling of an energy that you have known a certain individual like forever, You may not know them, but as soon as you meet them, it feels like you know them, okay? Somebody walked away because it was emotionally unfulfilling, the relationship. And then you got this rushed in, rushed out energy. They still were not completely healed, and that's why they did that. But they don't want to be alone. They need to do some inner work, actually. They weren't ready when you came into their life, but you are actually the one who got away from them. And so logically, they come across this as cold. But I see you forming a reconciliation. You keep crossing paths with this person. And this message is for some people. See the storm trying to stir up here. Because maybe I'm speaking truth, Cancer. I feel like Cancer energy is strongly reflected with rain, storm clouds. So there's a connection. If you're connecting with a Cancer, you feel this energy of storm clouds coming on when maybe they're trying to spiritually speak out to you but afraid to. So there's that message. Blessings here, though, that weren't meant to be. They of pushing you to partner up with a more confident. So actually, blessings from the divine. They're trying to say this relationship wasn't meant to be, and now the divine are pushing you to a partner with a more confident soul connection. So you planted a seed to build a foundation with you, this partner, this new partner. So you're right now, you may be reflecting on how things have played out with you, but you are actually leveling up, Cancer. Life's path, destiny. We're not timed or aligned divinely or spiritually. It's not like a time thing. It's a journey. So when you separate ways from this person, somehow you keep crossing paths or coming back together. There's a lesson here about compassion, but think about it. You're putting the shoe on the other foot. You're starting to see the introspection, the lesson. Okay, so that's happening for you, Cancer. So I see you getting really spiritual about your faith and abundance. Let go, okay? Hand it over to your higher power. Create a daily practice of doing this. I see you letting go every day. It's like a daily practice, first thing you wake up or first thing you go to bed, to personally reach out to your higher power, to make a pact with yourself and them, and reach for the stars in a sense. So July 21st, keep this date in mind, is when you temporary breakdown will commence. You'll go through a temporary breakdown. You'll go through this overarching cycle, Cancer, a cycle within a cycle, on August 8th of 2024. They're calling this the Lionsgate portal. So between July 21st of 2024 to August 8th of 2024, things are going to be frustrating and not going for you very smoothly, but I see you taking a bold step forward, and a new start will be coming on July 21st of 2024. So we are now on the outskirts of grieving your past life during this transition and emerging anew, like a rebirth. So a process of feeling pain and grief and just sitting with that and really embracing that. There's a part of yourself that was difficult for you to do this, to let go of this feeling. But you're actually doing two things at the same time. You are grieving and you are also feeling bliss. So not only are you grieving, but you're feeling a blissful moment and you're watching the paradigm shift, Cancer. You're going through a metamorphosis stage. There are two layers to this energy. One layer is, are you receiving it and appreciating it appropriately? This is your external reality, okay? Are you receiving the metamorphosis appropriately? And the internal reality is shifting too so quickly, where you're getting riled up and triggered or intensifying. That is emotionally uncomfortable. In a sense, it's extracting a new aspect of self that is empowering you at this time, Cancer. You're going through a shift, a rebirth. So I want you, when things come up, I want you to treasure all the shadows that you completely ignored. And upon your acceptance, that part of yourself that you didn't like about yourself, you are going to heal it. And it is going to meet you in the future as a newfound confidence with a soul contract attached to it. So there will be a hidden contract that you didn't see yourself coming into, but they are rightfully yours, Cancer. I see you possibly selling a home or buying a home in this rebirth, but there is a love message. Let me make sure this is recording. Getting my messages, guys? Okay. There is a love message here from an unexpected admirer, and it is on a time frame, divine timing. So they're trying their damnedest to receive you now. Are they going to reconcile with you now or not? I don't know. But if not, another soulmate will. So in order for this to grow, they will have to clear their energy and receive you. But you're going to keep missing each other if you're not an energetic match. So there was like a slow burn effect to this misalignment over the years, possibly with this person. So that might be a message for you with this love message from an unexpected admirer. I see a lot of things that are breaking down so you could see the potential for what is really there for you, Cancer. I see a breakthrough with a new beginning. Spirit is keeping track and returning you tenfold with losses and gains. Somebody is going to finish a book, and I see a cashier giving you more change, or you pick up change off the ground, something like that. There'll be communication here of you moving forward spontaneously with positive, optimistic, long-term plans. So this is something you need to focus, put all your focus and your energy into. And if you do that, it will take off, Cancer. But good news about financial matters, a new area of study perhaps that challenges you, and this brings you a lot more abundance and money and joy. Joy to the world, oh God has come. Let earth receive his King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. The truth comes out and you will be shocked. You will be shooketh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shooketh. All right. Truth is going to come out. And it's going to be rattling you, Cancer. A little bit of a nerve. All right, now I'm going to go on to messages that possibly may sound kind of weird, but I am trying to reach out to a lot of people here. So they might not be for you. Just take it with a grain of salt and move on to the next message. So I want to give a shout out to Queen of Cups Tarot. I got a couple messages from her in her Cancer Love February 2024 reading about lose that ball and chain, the person most on your mind. And she was using the Illuminati Tarot. So I was like doing some research on the Illuminati and how you're associated with that as well. So there's reassurance here that you are resourceful and confident enough to get what you want if you're brave enough to let go of that which is not working for you, Cancer, is what her reading said. That's just one of the messages I got from her. And also I got some messages from Gigi Young with the fall of Atlantis, Amelius versus Belial, the initiation versus the Force. So if you this is a message for someone who feels associated to being an earth angel. or a disciple of God, or a fallen angel. So this is about the fall of the angels, the epic of Lemuria, where natural, it was everything, we were natural. So during the epic of Atlantis, we had the light, dark Atlantean groups, and it was tainted to resurrect or release ourselves from the tomb of the earth. So the dark shadow priesthoods try to manipulate the astral plane, and by maintaining the rituals and initiations, by abstaining divine knowledge amongst the initiates, the masses, there was they were transforming. The initiates wanted to transform themselves by Christ's impulse, so they wanted to abstain this knowledge from them. So there was a lot of light versus dark going on during that group of Atlantis, and that's a message for someone who's interested in that energy. With the Atlantean Chronicles, with the light versus the dark, the Mars impulse, the Antichrist, King of Lies impulse. There was also a Venusian impulse kind of embedded with that, with Edgar Cayce, his work, which is the most detailed work of the Belial, the Baal, closest recollection of Atlantean magicians, right? Under the influence of the Dark Lord, we know whom was Lucifer. So personal, they say trance work, like trance music. That's why they associate with Lucifer. So we got Emilius, who's the embodiment of Christ or the light. And we have this evolutionary solar impulse. So we get the light impulse and precursor to the sun. So the precursor to what the Essenes became, or becoming, what the Essenes were, was the Venusian impulse, which was Lemuria. So they said the Atlantean impulse was the Antichrist, King of Lies impulse, the Mars impulse, and then Lemuria was more like the Venusian impulse, which was making Mercury the transformational impulse. So during that time, there was still the dark priesthood that came through an external means and could not exist under the sun and live on the surface and cannot live amongst normal human beings. Who do you think that dark priesthood would be? Who can't live out in the sun? So you think about that, you're like, were they vampires? I mean, there's legends of how the vampires can't come out into the sun or they'll burn up. Maybe they were sea people, mer people. So you got that conclusion right there. So then you think about the higher brotherhood, the sisterhoods, who receive downloads from the source that help transform the collective by working through humanity, through nature, where they're working directly every day through us. Those are the Lemurians, those are the Atlanteans, those are the ancient priesthoods and priestesses, priests and priestesses. So I wanted to give you that message through Gigi Young. Thanks be to God. All right. Also, I want to give a shout out to Turning Tides Tarot, Alicia, and her, you knew this would happen. You're finally defeat this is narc once and for all. So there's a narc in somebody's life. This is a message for you. Okay. For some of you are on the verge of taking a relationship to the next level. Okay. Think about that. Who's ever thinking about that? This is for you. You are prepared and ready to move into a new relationship. Do not engage or be tempted with old, outdated, dead-end relationships. Do not be tempted. Okay? That is a message for you. Okay? For some of you. But you remember, this is for someone who's already happily single and on the verge of meeting someone new. Okay? This message is for you. So if this is you, take it with a grain of salt. Okay? That message is for you. So, this narcissist, okay? This is how you're going to get rid of them. I want you to repeat after me. I release the need to blame someone, including myself. Including yourself, Cancer. Forgiveness heals. It is what it is. Right now, I am in alignment for something very beautiful. Say it. You're in alignment for something very beautiful, Cancer. Also in alignment for something very beautiful. Thanks be to God in the name of Yeshua Christos. What you need to know is to protect yourself by keeping things simple and light, Cancer. I'm recording a video. You may connect with someone from when you were younger and reminisce about how easy your love was, but how it is complicated. So there's a chance of rebirth of something new here. Someone who's going to take a leap of faith on love before August 8th, 2024, between July 22nd to 2024 in the Lionsgate portal. Moments of accountability financially. At first, this may seem painful. You have to start managing, which is not pleasant. You will have a well-oiled machine for bigger aspects that are coming if you get it going. It's go time, come 2025. So really finesse it, Cancer. Get ready. Where you are sitting now is very optimistic. You have a good advantage point to see the towers falling all around you. Reevaluating that this is not what you deserve regarding love and romance. So if you don't know me by now, that song keeps coming up. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. I don't know who sings that song, but that keeps coming up. So someone is going to offer you a job opportunity, Cancer, due to your animated voice. So get a blank check ready, and they're going to give it to you. What amount do you want? So you're going to be tempted with a business offer, a job opportunity. That sounds very exciting. So there's an alternative for somebody here with healing medicine, with somebody with their health. So I'm looking at somebody with considering an alternative treatment that others may be uncomfortable with to help with their vitality. So you're trying a new direction here. And I see your clientele will increase in business due to your spontaneity and a bold step forward. You will be invited to a wedding in a whole new country. I have a message for somebody who's a Cancer here. They're going to be invited to a wedding, and it's going to take place in another country. So I have advice here to take a spiritual bath, a cleansing with Palo Santo or sage to deter you from evil, the evil eye, because you are now attracting abundance. Ooh. So go take a crystal bath and you will ascend higher in serenity, peace, and surrender. I see you literally going all in on something. And it just started to rain, so it's getting stormy here. I'm getting those messages out to you, Cancer. I guess we're getting on to the shit talking, the advice here now. So some of you who have been in hermit mode, hermit is inside of them. This love has been hidden in plain sight. Okay, so someone who's been in hermit mode, you don't realize there's been a love hidden in plain sight because you've been stuck in hermit mode. Crab. But I see you are afraid, or they're afraid, or I'm afraid to contact you. We were too young. You were the best thing in my life. And then there's this epiphany moment where there's even a slight obsession. They don't know if you're open to it, but you are. And they've been secretly hiding their feelings. So they're thinking in their mind, or you're thinking, oh, you're so luscious and attracted to you that they found it difficult to be around you. There's like this chemistry, this lust thing happening. And I see you bathing in it, like enjoying it even. But let go forever to something or move forward romantically. See you letting go or moving forward. So there's a toss-up. For some of you, you have a choice here what way you want to go. But someone is going to be recognizing you for your work, your voice, and you're going to get public recognition and new contracts coming your way, which is good. This message is actually from Saltwater Heals Tarot, and her Cancer, the perfect match with someone who's an unlikely match. Oh my goodness, it's starting to pour. Let me go. Oh my God, I'm getting poured on. I got my friend here. I'm on live video. I'm on live videos. It's okay.
Don't mind me.
He's in the background, guys. Getting poured on.
I'm blind too. I can't see.
Let me see. Oh yeah, we got rained on, that's for sure. Okay. So you're gonna watch that while that's in there. So anyways, so in her reading, someone's going to be recognizing you for your work. So that's wonderful, Cancer. You're getting recognition this year for all your hard work. It's a beautiful blessing. But there's energies, okay. So there's energies that accelerate and do not break down for you. Be gentle with yourself and sit with it. You are passing through a very spiritual moment by reclaiming your power, Cancer. This power was a feeling with some business opportunity attached to it or a relationship that were not aligned in your life at one time. They didn't grow, they didn't multiply, they drained you. Your love is fueled for them, but it could not be sustained because it was not meant for you, Cancer. It was not meant to be. It wasn't in your timeline. It wasn't in your path, your journey. So it fell away. But I see you, and this is a message from the Rare Gazelle from Miss Remy on YouTube. Shout out to Miss Remy. She saw in her reading that you're having a nervous breakdown because you're being gifted with divine insight to look within and see what you're getting out of this path that you've chosen. Is this person receiving your energy now after you shifted into more deeper feeling, more deeper meaning, like more depth? There's a part of yourself that you didn't like, and now you love yourself. You're now sitting in your power at the head of the table in your rightful seat, Cancer. Now you're being very optimistic. Look at that rain come down, Cancer. That's your energy, Cancer. That's you. That's your power, dog. You don't understand, like, your moodiness, your inner depth, it goes to many lengths. It goes to the elements of the sky. It's like embedded with your energy. So it's powerful. Healing is taking place right now. So bathe in it. So you can be open to more love in your life, Cancer. Just bathe in all that rain, all that water, all that truth. Feel the feels. Don't hide it. Don't suppress it. Don't go to the bottle. Don't go to the bomb. Don't escape it. Feel it. Sit with it. Communication concerning adventures coming your way with a Sagittarius energy attached to it. A fire sign, Sagittarius, is coming your way for some people. And I see you aligning with the one for you. Alignment with someone new. Clean slate energy, Cancer, calm and peaceful, stable, harmonious time. A relationship is going to be transforming because someone from your past has pulled away. It's going to be transforming. There's a higher forces like to teach the public with the divine knowledge that is needed. It is up to the leaders to take initiative. Quite often, the general public wants the strife and the entertainment, which sells more than the overall solution. So try not to feed the machine. Be the solution, not the problem, Cancer. That's my advice to you. You're going to feel that energy pulling and tugging at you to be possibly a little narcissistic. You used to be able to move mountains with your willpower, but a person is bogging you down this year. So you're unsure if you can walk, if they're able to walk beside you, and your energy is amazing, but you feel like you cannot drag along dead weight. This person's like dead weight that's near you. Okay, I'm getting on to the very last messages here, and then I'll be done. This is the not so good messages. There's going to be an unknown aspect. You don't know if the divine is working on your behalf or against you. You got this bond between you and another that's facing a judgment by God. And so you might be feeling insecure with a relationship due to opposite behavior and attitudes. You feel like you're wasting your time wanting to free yourself from this codependent energy that is draining. So you seek another watering hole to sustain your dreams in your life. So when this person is gone, the dream will be gone, Cancer. You will see that. Might not be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear, Cancer. Every single culture has a flood myth, okay? We have to start acknowledging that. That's first. There's a dark priesthood refuge in the inner earth, and it has been released, or it's on the following of destruction of the Atlantis. I wanted that mission that enslaved in humanity today. So truly understanding these events that are happening today are kind of a Tower of Babel thing happening, like moment you're gonna notice this year. And it really takes a lot out of you energetically. Dealing with the stress of an ex-lover. Do not allow yourself to be triggered or given them any supply. Be tenacious with cutting them off completely. You can do it. Be a cycle breaker. Because this is a narcissistic generational curse. You are a curse breaker. So stop feeding them completely. This is going to be the final round where wasters, masters, you're going to get a master's degree on narcissism. So do not engage. No action whatsoever. That ship has sailed. Go away, Satan. Not today. Drive that stake through the heart of that succubus. Because I feel like this energy, vampires around you, man. But someone is in protective mode, keeping all their feelings to themselves. They overindulge in other things due to inner strength, but they got this pent-up energy. They focus a lot on themselves and their money, too cautious about their love life, playing it safe, have everything they need except love. There's that person around you. But you are wondering why you're not having a lot of success in your love life. Why do you have everything you need but love? This might even be yourself, okay? I might be talking to. There's an emotional full moon coming up, Cancer. It's going to be on July 22nd, 2024. So trust it. You're going to be tested to trust in the universe. And you're going to be feeling guided to learn balance with being emotionally mature and vulnerable and investing in yourself. You are deserving of being loved, Cancer. You need to be more in touch with your emotional energy. And I'm getting goosebumps actually right now because there's this inclination, this sense of loss, this sense of longing, this like internal death happening, this change, this transformation. And you're not taking enough care of your relationships. You realize that, and you're holding on to a loss, and you see the truth about themselves and about yourself and everybody involved. And it's definitely a person who escapes their emotions here. by distracting themselves with personal indulgence, like work, like instead of dealing with people, they just, oh, I'm going to go to work. Or, you know, they have material no one to share it with. They look good and take care of themselves, but they don't have true love, okay? So you also have another person that may feel like it's too late for the two of you, like they have missed their opportunity with you, but they are someone who wants your love, Cancer. So somebody was emotionally overwhelmed by you, but they didn't let you know that they were. You keep crossing paths with that timing is never right, because one of you is a workaholic who still needs to learn more self lessons. But likely they want to clear this up with you. I see a message from, I want to give a shout out to the Quietest Revolution, Amber Khan. Shout out to Amber Khan. Cancer, in her Cancer Sun and Rising, June 2024, cruel summer. She says this is going to be a cruel, like not cool, cruel. Am I saying that right? I feel like I can't say it. Anyways, there's a frustration here, and it's in the 11th house. Things that have built up over time that you can't tell what the other even wants anymore. Something about an inheritance, a battle over who gets what, not just about money, but about emotional assets, like having to invest in someone so much who doesn't remember it. Like, you took so many years of my life. Well, anyways, have the strength. Be careful with your cardinal impulses, because it's really easy to cheat and get caught, Cancer. Years and years of dedication has like dispersed like smoke here. So this is Mars and Taurus, a messy relationship and messy situation. Someone who seems perfect, but they're terrible for you if you're single, I'm telling you. In the midst of a relationship, you're going to be overgiving. That Cancerian gets no vindication here when people are taking from them and they can't keep account. But as soon as things go away, they know math all of a sudden as to what you owe them. Well, you really hit a wall with this person with the cheating, or that you're no longer number one on their list. So just be cool. You want to literally just hit and quit it at this point. So I think that's all the nasty messages. Yeah, Cancer. We've reached our breaking point, right? Well, this is someone, all right, this might be the person that you meet. This is someone who kisses your forehead, clearing their energy to receive you. It is going to be enough. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be enough. At one point, you did wish for this person to meet them. It pains you to block this person. You look at them, and it's not what you want anymore. This is for someone who doesn't want it. There's a lot of fears to letting them go. But there's the desire, the wish that you wanted with this person, but it's heartbreaking. It's not enough anymore. Why are you still holding on to it? What the fuck? Well, it's taking you a lot of strength to go through it with this person. Sever a tie and leave them out in the cold. But logically, you need to make a heart overhead decision. There's someone who has surrendered, found peace, and has made a decision towards something that was hidden. You are able to let it go. A cycle or phase has ended. Suppressing a conversation, forward progress, moving on from something that has been keeping you stuck. Conversation was surface level, but there's feelings that are finally shared, a confession of feelings. Someone has been hesitant towards love. Are they going to throw a Hail Mary? Will they take a chance at risk? Well, the feelings have not been sudden, but they are chucking the ball and hoping and praying you'll catch it. There's someone that don't like to share their feelings. Spark of affection, deep connection, imprinted on your soul. Can't get you out of their system. On the surface, it's true you don't appear to be a match, but you are. So, I think that's it. That's all the messages, Cancer. I hope you got something out of this. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel at Archangel Revelations, and peace. in the Middle East, please. All right. Peace.